In an era where gods walked the earth and shinobi became legends, a boy was born from both human and Otsutsuki blood. Born from Naruto's legacy and carrying the Otsutsuki blood within him, Boruto represents the link between mankind and gods. While most chase power to protect what they love, Boruto wields a power that could either save or destroy the entire world. Alright, so today in this video we'll be diving into how strong is Boruto Uzumaki. So first things first, let's move on to Boruto's abilities. So Boruto Uzumaki so far has mastery over 3 chakra natures that includes lightning, water, and wind. Now let's move on to Boruto's first major feat in jutsu. Boruto was able to learn and develop the Vanishing Rasengan, a jutsu that was able to hurt a godlike being like Momoshiki, and he also eradicated Momoshiki with some of Naruto Uzumaki's help. And soon after that, Boruto in his Boroshiki form was able to one-shot Boro, a member of Kara. And then a couple chapters later, he also goes on to take down Sasuke's Rasengan. This is an extremely impressive feat considering Sasuke himself stated that he could perceive any version of Naruto until Baryon mode. And everyone knows that Sasuke and KCM Naruto are fairly relative, even though Naruto is a bit stronger. So yeah, Kid Boroshiki being able to speed blitz Sasuke indicates that he should be at least around KCM Naruto in terms of speed. And as for Sasuke being injured, even the Kid Sasuke was able to react to Haku level light speed attacks. So Boruto is definitely fast. Then obviously Boruto also went on to fight Code with Limiters, who was easily stronger than both Naruto and Sasuke at that time, considering Naruto lost Kurama and Sasuke had no Rinnegan. Mind you, that same Code also fought Kawaki, and Boruto also went on to fight Kawaki. So all this indicates that in Boroshiki form he was stronger than base Code and somewhat below Sasuke and Naruto. So now let's move on to Timeskip Boruto. So in chapter 2 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Boruto goes on to one-shot the claw ground to the Ten Tails. And then Boruto also goes on to fight No Limiter Code, who's stated to be stronger than Jigen multiple times. Mind you, Jigen was able to manhandle both Naruto and Sasuke without even going all out. And on top of that, both Naruto and Sasuke were in their full power and chakra. And in the same chapter, Boruto goes on to use Rasengan Uzuhiko, a jutsu that uses the planet's rotation on Code. And the little man himself, Daemon, states that Boruto is shaking the entire planet while using the Rasengan Uzuhiko. And another side effect of the Rasengan Uzuhiko is that it leaves your opponent dizzy and decreases their lifespan by a lot. And it's also been stated by Boruto himself that the Rasengan Uzuhiko does not have any limit when it comes to power. And additionally, he can also combine the Rasengan Uzuhiko with the Flying Thunder God technique from Minato Namikaze. So the Flying Rajin or the Flying Thunder God technique lets the user teleport to any spot he marked instantaneously. So it's very similar to having infinite speed and near infinite power at the same time. So all Boruto needs to do is mark his opponent and they have a 0 chance of escaping unless you're Jura. But yeah, Boruto's Flying Thunder God technique does come with a drawback and is different from Minato's. The difference is that Boruto cannot teleport accurately if he has like 50 markers in one area. Now let's move on to some of Boruto's biggest feats so far. So Boruto again uses the Rasengan Uzuhiko to one-shot Hidari, who's a top Shinju by the way. And these guys are definitely a lot stronger than No Limiter Code and Jigen. And then later on, Boruto also goes on to one-shot the Matsuri Shinju. Then Boruto also has mastery over the Purple Lightning technique, which is a forbidden jutsu developed by Kakashi Hatsuki. And he did manhandle Orochimaru's son Mitsuki, although in my opinion Mitsuki is a total disgrace to Orochimaru. And talking about disgrace, he also humbles Kawaki, who pretty much has all of Ishiki's jutsu. That includes the Sukuna Hikona, which in my opinion is the most overpowered technique in the verse. So the Sukuna Hikona shrinks the object into microscopic sizes and reverts it back to normal when it's about to hit the target. And Boruto Uzumaki was able to dodge it without putting any effort, and was 1,000 times stronger than Kawaki until Kawaki got his limiters off by Amato. And all these feats clearly indicate that Boruto Uzumaki has certainly surpassed KCM Naruto, Sasuke, Code, and all the Shinju. But the ultimate challenge Boruto still faces to this day is Jura. Yes, it's true that Boruto was able to attack and confuse Jura with the Uzuhiko Rasengan. If that's not enough, Boruto also chopped off Jura's leg. But that's still not enough considering Jura is far beyond the likes of any shinobi we've ever seen. And Boruto needed the help of Kawaki with no limiters to come help him out. And Kashin Koji, despite having the 10 Directions ability, told Boruto multiple times that he should not be engaging a fight with Jura. So yeah, I definitely put Boruto at rank 4 in the entire Boruto to Naruto verse, with the only ones being stronger are Daemon, Jura, and Shibai. And if you're talking about Boroshiki, I don't think anyone beats Boroshiki except for Shibai, as Boruto would have to make a deal like Naruto. But the catch here is that Boruto would not exist anymore, and that is unless Momoshiki switches up like a tail beast or anything like that.